migrate to safer places.
पूरा जा रहे हैं क्यों शहर की वजह से गोले घर पर गिर रहे हैं अनकर सर घर पर गोले पड़ रहे हैं अनकर सर अभी गांव वाले पूरा गांव खाली कर दिया हर शहर हो रहा है दबा
बहुत मुश्किल है हमारे लिए इतने बड़े गोले पड़ रहे हैं तो हमने क्या करना है इधर हमका फसल भी बच गया फसल बर्बाद हो रहा है.
In Srinagar, the army today honored one of its fallen heroes, the Jawan Sandeep Singh Rawat, who was killed near the LOC in Tangda sector yesterday while trying to foil an infiltration bid.
The escalation along the international border in Jammu is now spreading to the line of control in Pir Panjal region of Jammu and Kashmir. Besides casualties on security forces, people living near the borders are paying a heavy price of the conflict. With cameraman Darshan Kumar and Ravinder in Jammu, Nazir Masoodi, Findy TV.
Now, this is one turf war that seems to have thrown the entire justice system into deep freeze with lakhs of cases pending in courts around the country. The Chief Justice of India once again criticized the centre for, as he put it, dragging its feet on the issue of judicial appointments, saying it is causing great harm, with litigants bearing the brunt.
Executive inaction decimating the institution. Courtrooms locked as there are no judges. Don't make it an issue of ego.
The Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi.
An angry Chief Justice of India pulling up the Modi government for sitting on appointment of judges. Hearing a PIL over the delay in appointments, Chief Justice of India told the centre, the collegium recommended names 9 months ago and you cleared some. Don't sit over our recommendations. Why not have the whole institution locked and lock out justice to people? A total of 450 judges posts are lying vacant in 24 high courts. 40 lakh cases are pending. 4,432 posts are vacant in trial courts, where at least 30 lakh cases are pending. Sources in the government say it's keen to clear the recommendations of the collegium, but is also keenly awaiting the Supreme Court's clearance of the procedure for ensuring transparency and merit in appointments, as laid down by the court itself. As the Chief Justice pointed out, the Karnataka High Court is working with just 42% of its total strength of judges.
Chief Justice specifically mentioned Karnataka, saying that the ground floor of the High Court in Karnataka is locked because there are just not enough judges, and that it's like shutting out justice.
It may be true. Time and again pinpointing the center. I don't think that it is fair.
We have talked to the stakeholders and we are deliberating upon it very seriously, and the Parliament will hold the government to account.
Jurists say the Chief Justice's outburst is justified.
Top court is rightly agitated about the delay in the appointment of judges. Because of the delay, so many litigants have to wait for years and years. And there's no reason why there should not be appointments after the collegium has cleared it.
In the continuing clash between the judiciary and the executives, the litigants are the ultimate victims, as disposal of their cases will be further delayed. With Maya Sharma in Bangalore, Sunil Prabhu in New Delhi, Arunachalam Vaidyanathan, NDTV.
Yet another day of the mounting air pollution crisis, and there still seems to be little response from the government. That's despite the fact that this has been the most predictable of crises. Take a look at this map of North India. Air pollution is at dangerous levels, not just in Delhi but all across the north. It's particularly bad in Kanpur and Agra, the second and seventh most polluted places in India today. Meanwhile, the Delhi government today said it would install air purifiers and mist fountains in the capital to tackle the pollution crisis.
India Gate hazed out with pollution at alarming levels in the capital. However, the Delhi government, which has failed to implement its promises of vacuuming road dust or adding more buses, now says it will install air purifiers.
दिल्ली के अंदर एयर पोल्यूशन जो है काफ़ी ज़्यादा है 5 जगह पर पायलट प्रोजेक्ट के रूप में वो अपने एयर प्यूरिफायर्स लगाएंगे जिससे भी उन चढ़ाई के ऊपर देखते हैं कि कितना पोल्यूशन कम हो सकता है.
Delhi's air quality has been classified as very poor by the Central Pollution Control Board for the past 2 days and inching closer to the poorest severe category. Pollution levels, particularly of PM 2.5, which are fine particles, have spiked, making it very unhealthy, especially for active children, seniors and those with breathing problems. One cause of this, firecrackers. School children, one of the most vulnerable to the lethal smoke from firecrackers, are doing their bit.
people are having lung cancers and asthma because people burst a lot of firecrackers.
The children are saying their parents not to buy crackers. The sales are down up to 50%.
Given the scale of the problem, there is little buzz around the health warning. A central government ad buried in today's papers doesn't even warn users that some firecrackers emit cancer-causing fumes.
बंद नहीं किया, एक बच्चे को शौक के लिए लेके आया, लेकिन बंद नहीं किया, कम किया, बहुत ज़्यादा कम.
For the past 10 days, pollution levels have fluctuated between poor, very poor, and in fact severe in parts of the city. One of the big reasons for that is in fact the heavy traffic density and traffic jams across the national capital as we lead up to Diwali. The worry is, with the festival approaching, are pollution levels set to rise even further? In New Delhi, with N. Ravi, Siddharth Pandey for NDTV.
In other news, with the Supreme Court staying his bail, Rocky Yadav, who allegedly shot dead a Class 12 student for overtaking his SUV in Gaya in Bihar, the police today have said they could not trace him. A manhunt has now been launched and raids are being carried out at various places to put him back in jail. Let's now turn our attention to the big international story that we are tracking. The FBI is all set to reopen its investigation into Hillary Clinton's use of a private email server, something that has been hugely controversial in this entire US presidential campaign. For more on that, let's now go across to my colleague Namrata Brar, who joins us from New York with the very latest. Namrata, in the past few weeks, we've seen Hillary Clinton leading in almost every poll, but this will come as a huge setback.
Neha, it's a stunning development in an already very, very closely contended presidential campaign. An explosive announcement which could change the future of the next 10 days and the November 8th verdict as we see it. The announcement by FBI Director James Comey in this letter to the members of Congress suggests that there are still pertinent emails which have to be investigated. This relates to Hillary Clinton's long-running use of private email server as Secretary of State. But what it crucially means, while politically we might have Democrats saying it's politically motivated, or there could be some kind of reasoning to have this announcement so close to the election date, what it translates to is not good news at a time where polls are already shrinking. So if you take the latest poll by ABC Washington Post, the lead that Hillary Clinton enjoys over Donald Trump is now only 4 points, 48% to 44% versus the 12 points that she enjoyed just a week ago. So not good timing for the Democrats, especially where Trump and team seem to be gaining a boost from Republicans coming home.
Right, just days left before that crucial election, and it's still anybody's guess which way it's going to go, given that there is a fresh controversy every other day. Thanks very much, Namrata, for getting us all those details. The startup craze is now sweeping smaller towns across India. Towns like Kolkata, Jaipur, Kochi are now the lead contenders. Take a look at this special story.
Hello English, Google's hottest selling educational app in India. The brainchild of a young Jaipur-based couple, Nishant and Priyanshu Patni. It helps learners pick up English in an app that's formatted like a game. Started in 2014, it now has 2 crore users, mainly in India, Southeast Asia and the Middle East.
That makes it the most popular educational app in all of Asia and the 3rd most rated educational app in all of the world today. So that's where we are, that's how far we've come along. So it doesn't really matter where you are located physically because the consumers will be able to use you no matter where they are. Right? So we are locational agnostic now.
And proof of that in the latest NASSCOM report, which says Kolkata, Jaipur and Kochi are emerging as India's new startup hubs. Culture Alley has 22 employees, all in their mid-20s. But working out of a small metro has not stopped Culture Alley from globe-trotting. Among its mentors and investors, Rajan Anandan, MD of Google India, and Tiger Global, among others.
Where we were based wasn't a constraint for them. In fact, they never questioned it, ever. That, hey, you're based in Jaipur. Of course, they wanted to ensure that our team is solid. The strategy that we have for the product, our plan for the product is all solid. And after they had understood this, they were, pretty sure that the location is not going to become a roadblock.
And for the Pink City, known for its forts and palaces, startups like these are giving it a new identity. In Jaipur, Harsha Kumari Singh, NDTV.
Time for a quick break here on the show. Still ahead, Prime Minister Modi will spend Diwali with border forces at Mana, the last village in Uttarakhand. Meanwhile, celebrities tweet their video greetings to our soldiers.
Hello, happy Diwali. Happy Diwali, bye.
करोड़ से ज्यादा दिलों को जोड़ रही है विश्व की नंबर 1 टू-व्हीलर कंपनी हीरो के साथ मनाओ दिलों की दिवाली हीरो मोटोकॉर्प।
तुम लोग ready for new challenge?
पेश है एक नया मुकाबला, but this time only app मुकाबला। Ready? Music app.
Done.
हो गया। Movies app.
Done.
Live TV app.
Done.
Book, chat, news, games, money.
बाबा दन। ये फोन को टच भी नहीं कर रही है। इस बार तो जरूर कुछ गड़बड़ है।
गड़बड़ नहीं यार, शॉर्टकट है।
What shortcut?
अरे डाउनलोड माई एयरटेल ऐप। एक ऐप में मूवी, म्यूजिक, लाइव टीवी, बैकअप, मेरी सारी दुनिया का शॉर्टकट।
For good. Seagram Century Pipers, true legend.
There is a way to like yourself and let others like you too. To deliver technology at your doorstep. Celebrate Diwali with Reliance Digital. Avail 10% cashback on leading cards like American Express, Citibank and ICICI Bank. Also get gift vouchers worth up to ₹15,000 and additional 10% off on your second product. Reliance Digital. Technology at your service.
Special effects, guaranteed. Baleno, made of metal.
When you are cute, you are so cute. When you are cute, looking at you, breaks my heart in two.
Keep the air in your home free from dust, bacteria and viruses. With the Philips Air Purifier, every breath matters. Innovation and you. Philips.